I want to tell you the story of the peacock and the albatross. It's a story of a dance that lasts only a minute, but also lasts forever. And it's the story of a messenger who comes from another world, flying on very large wings, depositing wisdom wherever it goes. Because the albatross understands that the journey is what makes life important. And the beautiful elephant can become quite angry, but will always find stability once again, giving itself permission to reach up and take from a tall place if it gives itself that extra height by reaching its first legs up. And sometimes a beautiful, peaceful bird will take quick action to eat. I thank Athena. I thank Vishnu. I thank death. I thank all of the beautiful beings that come in and out of our life to guide us into our next, into the next. Whatever catalyst is being added to your world, added to your life. Allow yourself to be a precious little egg, full of potential, like a seed. Allow yourself to be like a mother protecting this egg. Allow yourself to imagine the possibilities, the potential of what could come next. Because when you give yourself the ultimate expression of love and peace, you become. And when you become, life is quite simple. Yes or no. Light or darkness. Open or close. Everything else is not a choice. Maybe a path that needs to be walked. But walk that path for as long as you want to. Because ultimately, there is no story that you will not tell. There is no adventure that's too big or too small. And when you finally arrive at your destination, and you see with the clarity, or you speak with purity, or you feel with everything, love is the expression. And this toric field that you create, will give birth to something new. And when you give birth to that something new, and you put it into a little dart, and you shoot it like a star, it will populate your entire existence. And as above, so below. and finally as within, so without. Nothing is impossible for very long, and nothing makes sense for very long either. But it doesn't have to. It never did. Because the journey that you're on is for you, and the permission that you give yourself to have this experience is unlimited. And when you are having this experience, your limitations become possibilities. And when you have all of these possibilities and all of these experiences and all of these expressions become part of your moment, you just are. Nobody can take this away from you. Nobody can live the life that you're here to live. Nobody will ever dance the way that you dance. Nobody will ever cry the way that you cry. Nobody will ever express the way that you express, even if they try to, even if they want to, even if they believe they can. Your experience and your expression belong to the collective. So never lose sight of who you are. Never lose sight of your potential. Because the sadness that comes with losing connection to collective is for a very long time. And if you can give yourself permission to exist within this expression long enough, you will be free, as you always have been. None of those personal limitations or none of those fears, the ecstasy you experience from celebrating in a moment, entering into a dark room full of lasers light and speakers sound, the clinking of glass, the echo of laughter, all these expressions, all of these things, they add up to a life. They add up to a meaningful experience that demands to be shared, demands to be had. And when a butterfly is demanding to be seen, urge yourself to stop. Give yourself permission to stop and watch it dance in the air. Watch its beautiful wings flap around. Watch its beautiful feet tiptoe around the flower that it's chosen to stand on. Give yourself that moment that you may never get back, and that you may look for again and again and again in this lifetime and the next, because each lifetime is as short or as long as you desire it to be. Infinity has an unlimited number, and sometimes the infinity of a moment will last far longer than the infinity of a lifetime. So hold on to it, give it some love, give it some light, and let it go. Because the journey of a butterfly is unknown to anyone else, and the butterfly will look for that sweet nectar of life everywhere it goes, and deliver that little bit of fairy dust anywhere possible, anywhere it can. I've given so many beautiful moments in my lifetime that I think the universe over this weekend decided to give me some. My gratefulness, my gratitude, my love for this world that I live in, this little Melbourne world that I live in, the potential that it carried within itself to give me the love and the light that I was looking for, surprised me so much. I have 4 shifts at work this week, and then I have a weekend. I'm so beyond thrilled that I have another opportunity to plan for the future, to make plans for the future, to live here and now. 11:11. Open your own portal, be your own gateway into the infinite possibilities of time and existence and expression. Don't be limited by the past, don't be limited by the future. Just be here and now and offer yourself the opportunity to express as loudly or as slowly, as small as you want to, because you want to. Because ultimately, the butterfly that lives within your soul can go anywhere. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being.